Hey, I love it. I think it's great. Got a couple of other ideas for our next commercial, too.
Okay.
Tell me what you think of this one. Hi, my name's Jerry. I run a fish supply store. I got a lot for your fish and a whole lot more. What do you think?
I think it's great, Jerry. Look, when you come in to plan out your next series of commercials, we'll go over it. We'll get it down on tape and...
Great. Hey, super. Thanks a lot. Hey, I tell you what, it's almost lunch. How about I take you guys to lunch?
Well, I've got a couple of things I'd like to listen to, Jerry, but...
You still need me?
No, why don't you guys
let's
take
go. Hey,
Okay.
we'll bring you back a fish burger, all right?
Fish.
We're going to do a song now by a very famous group called Kootenai North. This one is called Yesterlife. I made it up myself, you know.
Foot in the stirrup, hand on his knee, his long hair floating on a warm summer breeze. He taps out a rhythm right there in the park. We play our guitars till long after dark. Sprinklers clicking on the ball field below. He lights up the evening with a song we all know. Others join in while the guitars ring. For hours we play on with every song he could sing. Guitars in the park, strings on the wind, our voices resound in a harmonic blend. Guitars in the park, those strings on the wind. Now the 70s flew by as the 80s did too. We all drifted on for what we would do. The music changed along with the times. We found ourselves playing to a far different rhyme. Guitars in the park, strings on the wind, our voices resound in a harmonic blend. Guitars in the park, those strings on the wind. We moved to the city and we played in the bars. The new sound was money and electric guitars. We played a lot of music we once swore we'd never play. The park was so far away. Now the park still echoes in the warm summer breeze. The sprinklers still click with the same lazy ease. And if you listen past the picks and the tape players blaring, you'll hear the guitars, see his long hair flaring. Guitars in the park, strings on the wind, our voices resound in a harmonic blend. Guitars in the park, those strings on, those guitars in the park, strings on the wind, our voices resound in a harmonic blend. Guitars in the park, strings on the wind.
Teardrop, dewdrops like you never seen. I could be myself, put my troubles on a shelf, free from worry and strife in yesterday. I was free from worry and strife in yesterday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I guess I'll relate to you the story about the fellow that was driving into Edmonton with a big truckload of penguins. And he was taking them to the zoo. So his truck broke down, and a little while later, a fella came up behind him, pulled over, and he had an empty truck. And he said, can I help you? And the guy whose truck had broken down said, yeah, look, I got to take these penguins to the zoo, and I got to get there before the zoo closes. So the guy said, well, no problem. Load them on my truck, and I'll take them to the zoo for you. He said, well, gee, that's really good of you. Thanks a lot. So they loaded the penguins on this guy's truck, and away they went. So about 3 hours later, the guy gets into town after his truck is repaired. He's walking down the street, and he sees the other fella walking down the street with about 57 penguins behind him. And he said, I thought I told you to take those penguins to the zoo. He said, I did, but I had some money left over, so now I'm going to take them to the show.